So I've spent a fair amount of money on add-ons after we brought the trailer home. Some of this stuff here laying at my feet are things that you're going to want to already have. If you've never had an RV before, like us, some of them are things you should probably have before you go pick up your first RV. And I'm sure there's lots of other things. This is our first one, learning experience. But one thing nobody tells you is there is no way to change a tire, at least on a pop-up camper. There's no jack or lug wrench included or anything. So I did end up buying a 4-way lug wrench and a bottle jack. I actually keep that in my tow vehicle because I might use that instead of my my Nissan Armada jack. So, and then a set of chocks. And then I got the little wheel well thing, and the big one for us, believe it or not, was something as simple as having some blocks. So, because on hitching, we didn't have anything to put under there to get it up off of our hitch, which is kind of at the high end. Our ball is at the high end apparently. And of course the towing mirrors, the service department shop where we picked up our camper did not have towing mirrors that I was happy with or would fit our vehicle. And then you got a water pressure regulator, and of course you're going to need a gray water hose and a city connection water hose. This is a household converter, so if you're going to plug this in at home or someplace, like after this trip we're going to be done for the year, so I can pull this up in front of the house, we'll unload it, and be able to plug the camper in if I need it to do a cleaning and everything. To disconnect the battery in between trips, because you don't want a triple discharge. For me, this was a 1/2 inch to just take off the battery hot wire, and to remove the sacrificial anode from your hot water heater, because you want to drain the 6-gallon hot water heater in this model so you don't get the smelly sulfur smell. And of course, if you're going to winterize or something, and this is a 1 1/16 socket, so I had to buy that, had to get the extension. And then of course I didn't have the big 1/2 inch socket set, and so I had to get that too. The chocks and the stepladder, certainly not the stepladder's not a must before you go home, but most of this other stuff I'm thinking you want a basic toolkit and you know, some duct tape and stuff. So you probably want some of this stuff before you go pick up your very first camper. And I'm sure there's other better ideas that I didn't think of that somebody else can come up with. So be sure to post if you got better ideas than this. And I'm pretty sure this jack will work, and I'll show you that in just a second, because the spare tire lugs are not the same as the actual tire lugs.